Charleston White, con man, snake oil salesman. He's at it again, man. He's been talking shit for a while, going crazy all over the social media. But this time, he stepped in it with your man Math Hoffa, you know, the battle rapper. But this time, I think he's going too far. And today, I'm getting into it. I'm addressing it. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, man. We back. We in the rebuild. Listen, man, I got to jump right into this, man. I spoke on this a little bit ago, you know, that I was going to get out here and start addressing a lot of the fake and the phonies out here, man, because there's a lot of false prophets out here that's deceiving the people. There's a lot of, you know, con men selling snake oil, you, man. I got to jump right into this, man. So I spoke on this brother before, but I gotta speak on it again, man. I'm talking about Charleston White, man. See, I've seen through this guy from the very beginning, you know, when he came out. And yeah, you know, when he first started getting hot out there, he had a pretty good message. I could agree with some of the things that he was talking about. You know, yeah, there's stuff that got to get cleaned up in the community and hip hop and all that. Yeah, no doubt. But then I started to see, wait a minute, you know, there's a lot of contradiction in this dude. There's a lot of hypocrisy in this dude and that stuff he talks. Because I mean, because how on one hand you talking about you about the people, you about the culture, you trying to help black people, but at the same time you kicking up dust with black people. You threatening violence, trying to create conflict and instigate, you know, the downfall of black people. You out here threatening young black men. So much you want to help these young boys, talking about going back, talking about, you know, T.I. and Lil Boosie's son. My thing is, if you was about trying to help these brothers, you should have been coming at them from a mentor situation, trying to speak to them from the position of somebody who's been out there in the streets, like yourself has been, if I'm not mistaken, Crip member, got locked up for causing the end of somebody's life, taking a life. So you've been out there a little bit. You should have been coming at them from a mentor position, trying to help them out a little bit. But instead, you come from insulting these young brothers, trying to tear them down, trying to instigate them to do the same, the very things that you speak about. For them to get violent, to be rappers and violent, everything, so then you can have them locked up or they get hurt or killed or whatever have you. So, like, you know, there's a lot of contradiction here. And as I've watched this man go on, he's going on and on to become more and more like the very rappers and the very culture he claims to dislike so much. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. I mean, I've seen a lot of people out there supporting this man, talking about, oh, we need to protect this man at all costs. We need to be sharing this guy's videos because this is what people need to hear, you know, that this guy somehow is the truth and he escaped the matrix. He's trying to help people and he's finally going against the evils out there. Nah, the man has been a con man from day one. From day one. You see what I'm saying? He's even come out and again, if you pay attention to the videos, he said himself out of his own mouth, he don't do the things that he do in the name of positivity. He said himself, positivity don't sell. He ain't gonna make no money being positive. He claims he does his uplifting and all that in his own little corner, I guess in his backyard behind his house somewhere. He do his uplifting. But when he turn on these cameras, when these cameras come on, he go into acting mode. He's a character. Doing what he doing for monetization. He said this himself. So what does that mean? That means all these antics you've been seeing him pull from day one. Talking about he's going after hip hop. He's going after these evil rappers. That was all an act to get paid. He means no good to the community at all. Again, he's been acting more and more like the culture he claims to dislike. He claims these rappers are out here glorifying death in the black community. What he doing from day one? Glorifying death. Talking about he's going Trayvon Martin, T.I.'s son. Why would you say something like that? Rest in peace to Trayvon Martin. My condolences to his family. It's still felt to this day. Why would you bring up that young man's name and something that had nothing to do with him whatsoever? That was a positive young man, snuffed out way too young by a racist bastard. Why would you bring his name up? For clout? Like I said, he brings these things up. He glorifies these things for clout, for shock value, people to click on his videos, listen to his nonsense he got to say, and get paid. That's glorifying these people death. He's sitting here throwing out a lot of people's names that have died. You know, Floyd, you know, these people. Why are you doing this? But you're supposed to be for the people. You know, He's all of a sudden, every time you turn around, he's spewing violence out his mouth, threatening violence and fuck this person, fuck that person, your mother and your kids. And what's that all about? But you're supposed to be about the people. And here's another key thing. He talks all of this against who? Other black people. I remember the video, he said something about along the lines of, these guys in the street, when they pack their guns, they load up their guns, they load up all them bullets for black people. He only has intentions to use those bullets against black people. They would never use them bullets against white people though. But what is he doing? You know what his gun is? His mouth, right? And he loads that up every day to jump in front of these cameras and shoot at who? Black people. When the last time when I had seen a video of him coming out here going after some white folks, some prominent, influential white folks? Never. This is the hypocrisy of the man. We only about killing black people, but never go after the white people. Where? But that's all he do. Is talk shit to and tear down other black people. And then, like I said, go after innocent people, go after children, go after dead folks. What's that, man? He been doing that from day one. If you pay attention, watch his evolution. Now all of a sudden he getting all, he had the little gold chain and stuff on his neck, smoking blunts and videos, right? That's like the average rapper nigga video to me, right? Now all of a sudden he getting all iced out. He got the diamond earrings, got the big pinky rings. They're like the average rapper that got a nice advance from a label or got some streaming money to me, right? Here's the icing on the cake. Now all of a sudden he's on his videos doing what? Flashing guns everywhere. Look at my gun. Look at this gun. Look at that gun. But he talks about Chicago a lot, right? And all them out there drilling and all that. But lately his videos are looking a lot like the average Chicago drill nigga video to me, right? Flashing guns. I'll shoot you this. I'll shoot you that. He do all of this talk in his mouth. Then when they write him a check, it's time for him to cash. The first thing he want to do is what? I got my guns. I'll shoot you if you come at me. Do you not see what this man is doing? Do you not see what this man is doing? It's like he took the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine trolling thing and put it on steroids. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually does work for law enforcement. Because I mean, it's really looking like, you know what I mean? Because it's looking like he's going all over trying his damnness to agitate rappers and other people, whatever, to get out of pocket to do something so they can get locked up, they can get arrested, to get cases open on them or something. I don't know. He's trying, because he's jumping from person to person to person to person to person, fucking with everybody, talking shit about everybody, trying his damnness to get them to react the way he want to. Because everybody's, come and get me, come. But he's a fraud. Like I said, he's like 6ix9ine on steroids. This guy's a fraud. He talks all of this crap about how tough he is, but then he rolls into these towns and he does things like, again, he said it himself, there's things like he'll take his flight into the city, get off the plane, jump straight into the arms of his heavily armed security detail. Probably got the FBI, CIA, whoever, who load him up in the bulletproof, whatever, drive him straight to the bunker, where they're going to do his little interview, whatever it is, put him right back in the car, drive him right back to the airport and fly right the fuck back out of town. But then he'll get back to back to Fort Worth, right? Back to the comfort of his Fort Worth home and start talking about, I was just in your city. I was just in this city. I was just in that city. After talking shit, nobody did. Well, who gonna do anything when again, as far as we know, I'm pretty sure you roll with the super law enforcement. And again, not that I'm not glorifying violence against this man, but I'm just saying, if you write checks, you gotta cash them, right? I'm all about accountability. You talk a big game, you need to be expected to walk that game, right? But you talk all this crap about, he said to Whack 100 one time, you know, California niggas only big in Cali, right? Outside of Cali, they ain't nothing. You know, when they leave California, you know, they have a good understanding. I'm sorry. That's pretty much everywhere. And that's just right the same for you, sir. Because again, you talk all that shit back and forth, work wherever you at. But what happened? You said yourself, you went out to LA or I believe it was LA, and you broke down the whole thing. You say you jumped out the plane, went straight with security to the bunker or wherever it was. You did your interview, had the blocks and everything cut off. You did your interview, then you jumped back in your plane, in your car or whatever, and went straight back to the airport and left. Why you do all that for? Oh, you know why? Because when your ass left Fort Worth, you had a good understanding of what happened to your ass out there. Come on, bro. Like I said, I don't condone the violence or nothing like that. But like I said, if you talk that big game, then it's going to be expected that you walk the big walk. You see what I'm saying? So he's been out here going crazy, man. And now he's in a whole whirlwind situation. The latest, you know, thing with this guy right now is all over the place is, you know, he got out there and he spoke some stuff about Math Hoffa. He's a battle rapper, prominent battle rapper. Some of you may have heard of him, you know, about his daughters. Some very disrespectful, disgusting things about his daughters. I heard it with my own ears. I've heard it with my own ears. If y'all having a hard time finding it out there, I saw a clip by Mr. Hassan Campbell. He had a short. You can look up his page, try to find it. I heard the audio with my own ears, where he talked about sexually raping, sodomizing these little girls, and that he hoped other people would do it, you know, and all that type of stuff as well. That's disgusting. Where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Like I said, I've seen a lot of people out here defending this man, talking about he's spitting facts. Yeah, he can spit a couple of good points here and there. But guess what? Somebody can be telling you a straight lie, but still tell you some truth in that lie. They could be making some good points in their lie. Let me break it down for you real quick. I know we all about the scammers, right? They could hit your phone. Hey, how you doing? I'm such and such calling from so-and-so company, and I'm calling about, you know, I can save you energy, get the solar panels. I can have that installed in your house for this much down. You just got to pay this much, and because it's a special discount, boom, 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 right? Now, why they're telling you all this, they can spit out how, heating costs, you know, power and cost today is about this as much average in your sector, your area, across the country, whatever. That could be 100% facts. Look that up. Oh, that's true. That's facts. He made a good point. That's facts. He could let you know, oh yeah, you know, and you know, we still, if you install, you know, go ahead and let me install this solar panel on your house or whatever, you can save this much off your electricity. That's gonna be another fact. Absolutely true. Right? But herein lies the lie. The problem is, I'm not who I say I am, and I'm not gonna do the things I said I'm gonna do. You're gonna pay me your money, and I'm gonna take it and run. You get that? Did you catch that? I just came and sold you and told you a whole lie. But in that lie, to sell it to you, to make it sound good, I just sprinkled in a couple of things that were true. This is what this man has been doing from the beginning. The wino down the block outside my building. Give him a little fit for something. He start talking. He could spit some stuff. Oh yeah, he said some shit that makes some sense. That was true. That's true. That's true. But he's talking a bunch of bullshit. Anybody can make a good point here or there, but it's about the overall. And overall, this man has been conning from day one. And I said, where do we draw the line? I had people saying, oh, you know, he's so entertaining. You know, y'all take this, you know, whatever, this too serious, though. It's entertaining. He hella entertaining, though. But where do we draw the line? I said this before. We have to be careful of who we endorse, especially as black people, because we got enough on us as it is, right? So we have to be careful who we endorse, who we pedestalize, who we put out front and say, this is going to be our voice out here in this world. You know, we back what they're saying. We approve this person's message. We have to be careful. Because as I said, there's a lot of con men out there. There's a lot of people selling snake oils out there. And they get up there and they say what they got to say for the money and they run and leave us out here looking stupid. So where do we cross the line? We cannot be that desperate or that thirsty for entertainment that this is the type of thing that we be okay. We gotta draw the line somewhere. We cannot be cool with everything that comes out of this man's mouth. We have to hold accountability, because another thing this man's been doing from the beginning, he gets up there in front of these cameras. He says the most outlandish, disrespectful, fucked up things. And then when he's called out on the carpet, what does he do? Oh no, I'm just playing a character. That's just the character. I could be this character that day, that character this way. He throws the stones and then hides his hand behind, I'm just playing a character. And what if too many of y'all done out there? Give him a pass. Yeah, he's just entertaining, just a character. So if it's just a character, why do you keep acting like you actually believe in what he's saying? If you know he's telling you he's just a character. But y'all keep backing this man like y'all really believe he's about some good. When he's told you several times to your faces, I'm just a character. He said it himself in the video. These things that I do in front of these cameras is for show. It's for monetization. It's to make money. It's a character. So when do we stop pedestalizing this man like he's some kind of good? He's not. He's another brother. I had getting $1. Congratulations. I'm not trying to stop nobody from getting $1. I ain't trying to, condemn nobody for getting $1. Get your bread, but you're not going to get it like this. We cannot allow this man to get it like this on the backs of us. He sits up here and tears us down as a people, makes us look horrible as a people. I've heard him say some things that was like crazy. Like he creates so much propaganda for the other side, saying things like black folks we're just savage and people ain't gonna want to live near us. People ain't going to be near us and all these things. Like that's black people across the board. Yeah, there's some skin folk that's out there on some crazy shit. Yeah, you need to do some work on some stuff. But we ain't all like that. So don't be broad stroke. Because you say black people, that's a broad stroke. If you want to clarify things and say, okay, those gangster guys out there in Chicago is savage. People ain't gonna live after them. Sure, I don't want to live next to them. Hell no, I don't want to live next to them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? But that's not broad stroke. It's a black people in general. So yeah, at this point, where are we gonna draw the line? There's got to be some accountability for this. It's out there. Like I said, you could look it up. I've seen it. As in Hassan Campbell has a little short where he plays the audio. Yeah, I heard it in my own ears. It's out there. He said he said other horrible things in the past. But like I said, keep giving him the pass because he's so entertaining. And shout out to all of these other YouTubers out here that keep giving him platform to talk this shit. Why? Because y'all clout chasing for dollars. So again, it's a shame that this man is out here, making the dollar off of people's misery, bringing up dead folks, bringing up, disrespecting people's mothers and things like that for $1. And then you people are jumping on the bandwagon because I only bring them on your channels for the clicks, for your clicks to go up, for hopefully our subscriptions to go up. And that's a damn shame. So people like y'all need to be checked too for giving that man the platform to do the shit he do. You see what I'm saying? So we got to draw the line on Mr. Charleston White, on these platforms these people that's giving him the platform to talk that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? We cannot be cool with people talking about young black girls like that. Young girls, period. But more so in this case, young black girls. We hear other cases out there of young black girls coming and missing all over the country, can't find them, and this man, who's supposed to be about the people, who's supposed to be about the children, right? Where he says he's always doing these things for the church that we never seem to see. Where's the videos? Where's any evidence of it? But he's always supposed to be doing these things for the kids. I do this for the kids. I work with these kids. But yet he's out here talking about he's gonna. I don't even want to repeat what he said. But he wants to do these disgusting things to these little girls. And he hopes that other people do it too. But this is the man that's supposed to be about the kids. He's supposed to be about the people. Come on, people, wake up. Let's wake up. Let's wake the fuck up. Let's hold this man accountable. Let's draw the line. And let's get people like him and other motherfuckers like him up out of here. Let's get it.